I just finished my first Fallout London playthrough a few days ago, and now they've released the DLC. So I now have even more reason to play this game/mod again. It's the sort of game or mod that you want to play multiple times anyway. It has different endings by the looks of things, different factions that you can join. So this isn't a big problem. It's just amazing timing for me. Looking at the trailer, they've added more than just DLC content. They've added a ton of fixes, ton of new things for you to experience within Fallout London. I mean, I'm not sure if it was just for the trailer, but it does look like there is now dual wielding. So I'm going to have to do an akimbo character for my next playthrough. Now, yesterday I was actually sent a future roadmap for the Fallout team, and so I'm going to read this out to you in its entirety. What began as an ambitious total conversion mod for Fallout 4 has grown into a full-scale community phenomenon. With the successful launch of Fallout London, we're now taking the next bold steps in our journey as Team Folon, and this press pack is a complete guide, launcher and DLC. We're thrilled to announce the release of Rabbit and Pork, the first official DLC update. I don't even know why it's called that, and I love the name already. This major update doesn't just add new content, it reshapes parts of the game based on your feedback and fixes thousands of issues identified since launch. We've poured a huge amount of effort into making this the most polished and complete experience possible. And I've got to say, having played the game once through, it was already a major and complete experience in my opinion. Did it lack some polish in areas? Yeah, but it was not a problem for me. But the fact that they are polishing it still is a great sign. The DLC update includes 80 fully voiced NPCs with 8,000 new dialogue lines, 30 new quests and minigames, 30 new weapons and armors, 70 random encounters, new animal, companion and player home, new content for early faction introductions, thousands of bug fixes and improvements. This release significantly enhances the stability, content and overall player experience, addressing much of the feedback we've received since launch. We're also unveiling a brand new custom launcher designed to simplify the installation process, built to work with the Overwolf system. This one-click solution will remove the hassle of traditional mod installs and get players into the game faster and more reliably than ever. With this new Overwolf launcher addition to our pre-existing GOG launcher, it will allow even more players to access the mod. I have not tried this yet, but I will be doing so pretty damned soon. I didn't really have much problems installing it, but I've got quite a bit of experience doing that. I do know a lot of people found the process somewhat daunting. First game. We're announcing Team Folon has now officially transitioned from a modding team into a full-fledged indie studio. As part of this next chapter, we're starting development of our first original IP in Unreal Engine, and we'll be putting our first indie game teaser out. With this new chapter comes an important shift. After release of our final planned DLC, Wildcard, release date to be announced, Team Folon will be stepping away from Fallout modding scene. It's been an unforgettable journey, but we're ready to explore more creative frontiers and we hope you'll be there with us. I love this. I mean, it's a shame they're leaving the modding community, so to speak, but, you know, I think they've done their, they've paid their dues. Yeah, they've given us enough that I'm definitely thinking this is the right move. They've obviously poured so much time and effort into Fallout London. They love doing what they're doing. If they can make a living doing this, making games, I think it's a great idea. Teams like this, often they will produce labours of love, and sometimes those labours of love can be, like a mod, a little unpolished at times. We all can think of a lot of small indie studios like that. But the fact that what they make is a labour of love shines through. So I'm hoping that's what we're going to see from these guys. It'll be a big transition, but one that feels natural after years of working together, problem solving as a team, and building worlds from the ground up. Now we get to do it with full creative control on our own terms. Our next IP won't be our main game. That aims to be a large, open-world RPG, much like Fallout London 2.0. But this is a fantastic transitional game that will help hone our skill sets into a new engine. Baby steps. So they're going to make a small game first and then go for something a bit more ambitious, a bit more on the lines of Fallout London. Excellent. Kickstarter. We're launching our first ever Kickstarter to fund a collector's edition inspired by our mod Fallout London, filled with in-universe and commemorative physical items. With this campaign, you'll get access to a collector's edition, a curated bundle of physical merchandise based on our work. While mods don't usually get this kind of treatment, we saw this as a meaningful way to celebrate the release and continue building a foundation for our studio's future, and they've included a link here, which I will check out. We deeply appreciate any support you can offer in covering these milestones, whether that's a shout out, a video overview or any format that fits your channel. If you need assets, info, or early access materials, just let us know and we'll get them to you right away. I'm guessing you didn't need to hear that bit, but there you go. And on their Kickstarter page, I can see they've already surpassed their goal less than 24 hours since they actually released the DLC. They were asking for 15,000 as the goal. They've already got past that. So, the collector's edition. There's a bit of an introduction story here. We've kept it simple, 5 tiers, with 1 additional item added at each level. Each item is either something you'd find in-universe or something that celebrates the mod. Playing cards. Okay, the Vagabond. Playing cards. A custom deck of playing cards featuring artwork based on characters from Fallout London mod, including many never before seen pieces. Each card has a retextured finish and a set that comes complete with custom design, a rigid box, and printed leaflet insert. That sounds nice. Let's get to the important one. Cthulhu doll. Oh my god. Oh my god, I need that in my life. Yes. Yeah. I need that in my... That's very sad, isn't it? I'm a very sad person. So yeah, from the looks of things, what we've got the commuter, what's this? Ticket and cap bundle, the Gentry game design compendium. We've got a canvas bag. That has definitely got to be poking fun, hasn't it? All right, so anyway, as you can see, basically, this is a merch drop on Kickstarter because you're not paying for the game. Because it's a mod, it's completely free, you're not getting anything game-wise. This is basically a way to do a merch drop, and you know what? More power to them. If you want to support them, if you want to get some merchandise, this is a nice way to do it. And I gotta be honest with you, I kind of want that doll on my shelf. I'm going to sit it next to my little doll of Inigo. Yes, I've got a tiny little plushie of Inigo that was knitted for me by one of my viewers. So, yeah, there you go. Ladies and gents, if you want to support them, and let's be honest, this is what this is. You're supporting them by buying some merchandise, helping them set up as a studio. The Kickstarter link will be down in the description. Please understand, you are not buying a game with this. This is simply a way to support them by buying some of their merchandise. It's kind of a cool way of doing it. I do like these cards, actually. I like them a lot. They've got some good artists working for them. You could tell that anyway when playing the mod. And if for some reason you saw this video and you clicked on it not knowing what Fallout London is, or you know what it is, but you're not really, you haven't played it, and yet somehow you've made it all the way to the end of this video, you should try Fallout London. If you're a Fallout fan, you should try Fallout London. I'm going to do a proper review of it, but let me just say right now, it's absolutely superb. Quite possible, well, no, I'm not even going to say quite possibly, I prefer Fallout London to Fallout 4. Yes, I do. It is absolutely amazing what they've done. It really is a true Fallout experience, except British. It's amazing how they've managed to do this, but in some ways, because of certain design decisions, it almost feels, well, more of a Fallout game than Fallout 4. I don't want to get into that yet. I'll talk about that in the review. It is brilliant. It's a ton of fun. It's very tongue-in-cheek, and it's ridiculously British. It is amazing how many British memes they managed to cram in there. So, yes, if you haven't played it, you should. I've got some videos on how to install it and play it, but I suspect they are now horribly out of date. So I will go off and check the new installer and see if it needs a tutorial.